1 year into his second administration, Donald Trump has sent a lightning rod through the global world order as he ramps up his campaign to take over Greenland.
The US president says he no longer feels obliged to think purely of peace. As fears grow, NATO could be at risk of collapse for the first time since World War II. And for more, we're joined now by Foreign Minister Penny Wong, live in Canberra. Morning to you, Minister. Does it concern you that the US president says he no longer feels obliged to think purely of peace?
Good morning, David. Good morning, Nat. Well, what I'd say first is, in relation to Greenland, our position, Australia's position, is very clearly that the future of Greenland is a matter for the people of Greenland and for Denmark. But more broadly, if I can go to what you included in your question, the stability and peace of the post-war period has been in large part due to the stability between, the alliance between, the cooperation between the United States and Europe. So in terms of Australia's national interest, which is what I always have to look to, we will always argue for that stability and cooperation and that alliance to be maintained.
OK, moving on, the new hate speech bill passed Parliament overnight. We're following a story this morning in Melbourne, Penny, where a group of Jewish schoolboys were chased down the street by men in a ute. We're showing the pictures now. We've got these new laws. How much safer is the Jewish community right now?
Look, first in relation to that awful footage from St Kilda, and I'm sure that those young Australians, the young Jewish Australians who were being yelled at by what people who appear to be yelling neo-Nazi slogans must have been quite terrified, and I hope they are okay, and I hope that those perpetrators are apprehended by the police. In terms of the laws, as the PM has said, when the killers at Bondi, there are two things. We had hate in their minds and guns in their hands. And the two things we really wanted to address with this package was both of those issues. Stronger gun laws and a package of laws that crack down on hate and those organisations which seek to advocate hate crimes. So these are the strongest laws that Australia has ever seen, and we're pleased that they passed the Parliament. It is regrettable at a time where I think Australians do want unity that we saw Liberal and National senators voting on both sides of the chamber, Liberals on one side and on the other side, and Nationals on the other side against the legislation. But we're pleased that it has passed the Parliament.
Is there a possible unintended consequence of these laws that it now pushes these hate groups underground?
Well, I understand that argument, and that's been one of the discussions that we have had. But at a time where we have seen the worst terrorist attack on Australian soil in our history, where we have seen antisemitism continue to rise, to fuel violence, at a time where we've seen 15 Australians die, I think we have to lean in on cracking down on groups which seek to promote hate crimes. I think that is the right thing to do.
OK. Foreign Minister Penny Wong, we thank you for your time this morning.
Good to speak with you, Nat.